My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, Grüße aus Deutschland, greetings from Germany. I just uploaded the other video that is rather lengthy, and so let's just get right into it. Amber just posted I almost died, story time. The duration of the video is 14 minutes 35 seconds long. Let's get going. I mean, of course it's only clickbait, but let's see how much farther down the road of ruining her reputation she goes.
Hey guys!
Hey Amber, I almost died and you're laughing away. Nice.
Welcome to a new video.
Very believable.
So I have not done a story time.
You do story time in every vlog because you lie your butt off in every vlog.
It's been a long time.
No, it has not.
Might be some years.
No, it has not been, girl.
Might be some years. I used to do story times just randomly.
And then you got so called out on your lies, and then you kind of stopped doing them, but you're still lying in every video.
And my content, I think the best type of content is when you're uploading all sorts of different types of things, not just vlogs. And I have been doing a lot of vlogs lately. I kind of want to switch it up. And there is something that happened to me about a month ago that I do want to talk to you guys about.
Okay.
It was something that honestly traumatized me.
Okay. What happened?
I understand that everyone has different experiences.
What happened?
I feel like I need to make this disclaimer. Everyone's trauma is different. Some people have been through worse. Some people have...
Did you have another paper cut, Amber? Is that what happened? Did one of your fingernails break off? What's the drama this time?
I've been through better. Some people have been through more, been through less.
Who cares? What happened?
This isn't a competition.
No, it is not. It is also not a lying competition, but that doesn't keep you from lying your butt off.
This is just something that I went through that really...
Okay, what happened?
It really scared me, and I'm sure a lot of other people have gone through as well, but it's not something I've ever gone through.
Okay, what happened?
Or that's ever like happened to me. So it just really scared me and put things into perspective.
Okay.
So if you guys remember, in one of my last vlogs, I posted this. Something... I have a story time I have to tell you guys, actually. Something...
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this out because we already watched it.
I figured, let's talk about it. Because a lot of people have reached out to me just wondering if I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay.
Okay.
It was just like one standalone incident that happened that kind of has created a little spot in my mind, in my heart. It has imprinted on me.
All right. What happened, Amber?
And yeah, let's get into it. Okay. So Feline and I, we were hanging out with some people. It was in the
Okay. Yeah, right.
apartment, and I hadn't ate that day. I know when I say, oh, I haven't ate today yet.
Don't get me started.
People like to say that I'm lying. It's not true. I'm actually telling the truth, okay?
No, you're not.
I'm not lying. So
You are.
I do that a lot where
Lie a lot? Mm-hmm.
I won't eat for hours. And
Bullshit.
that is kind of bad. I need to get better with that, and I am getting better with that because with weight loss surgery, my dietitian wants me to eat 6 times a day, and that means right when I wake up or around that timeline. One of the times needs to be then, because when you wait a long time to eat, especially hours and hours, when you finally do eat, some people, they either eat too fast, whatever it may be, and you end up eating too much, blah, blah, blah. So I had woken up that day around 10 a.m. and my first meal wasn't until 7 p.m.
Absolutely not. What is going wrong in that girl's head?
I never wait that long, ever. And the only reason why it happened is because we had people over and they weren't hungry, we weren't.
What happened? We're 3 minutes into the video and we still do not have a clue.
Eating. I don't like eating in front of guests. That's just not something I do.
Because you eat like an animal, but you eat in front of thousands of people? Like an animal?
So I had waited a long time to eat. Finally, when I did eat, this was actually around the time I was still doing takeout just a few times a week, which was approved by my dietitian. And I was still slowly trying to get into the habit of ordering healthier things when I do get takeout instead of just like fried foods, bad foods,
Whatever, what happened?
etc., etc. But I still would have a meal here or there that wasn't the greatest for you. And that day
We can see that. I mean, you know, I usually fast forward, but yeah.
chose seafood boil. And when I get seafood boil, it has some potatoes. It comes with like a normal side of rice. There's some shrimp,
What happened?
crab, sausage. And as I was eating it, I remember I was watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation. That is a show that Feline and I actually watched together.
What happened?
Actually, I'm the one who got her into it, and it was just a really good episode. We were, you know, just...
Okay, you know what? I'm seriously considering fast forwarding to the end of the video where she will finally tell us what happened.
enjoying our night, eating in front of the TV. Feline did not get seafood boil. She actually ended up getting pizza.
Who cares? What happened?
And we were just enjoying our night. And I have a really bad habit of eating really fast. And
I can imagine, and we've seen it. You don't even chew your food.
I don't chew a lot.
Barely.
I need to chew my food more. It's something I have definitely been trying to work on. I take really
She's watched herself so many times in the viewfinder as she was scarfing down food, right? And she still hasn't learned.
big bites. Also something else I'm working on. These are things that I am working on. And it's crazy because when my mom came to visit me,
Yeah, I'm gonna cut her off. This is bullshit. Okay, I think she's done rambling now.
and all of a sudden, it felt like someone literally took my invisible oxygen cord of life and completely cut it off. They just took it, cut it. I couldn't breathe.
Probably stroke or allergic reaction.
I couldn't talk. I was choking on a very big piece of potato
Okay, what? Okay.
that I literally didn't chew. And I know for a lot of people this is probably humorous. There's probably going to be memes, drawings about it. It gets worse. In my lifetime, I can safely say that I have swallowed down the wrong pipe. I have, choked while eating in the sense of like, those types of things. That's not choking. That's not choking. What I went through that day was choking, and Feline saved my life. I couldn't breathe. There was not a single piece of air that escaped me. I couldn't speak. There was no coughing. There was nothing was happening. It was terrifying. And when I realized what was happening, I started hitting on Feline's arm, going like this.
She sucks at telling stories. Oh my gosh.
She was like confused. She didn't know what to do. I had no way to communicate to her what was happening. I physically couldn't. It literally, that's literally the best way to describe it, is like someone took like the cord of life and just cut it. And once she realized what was happening, she was trying to get behind me, and I actually all the food ended up spilling all over the floor. Like my seafood boil, her pizza went all over the floor as I was like not being able to.
What did the other people in the room do? Because there were so many of your friends, because you were visiting with friends, right? If you wanna lie, Amber, you're gonna have to take a class or something, because this is just idiotic. This is an insult to the intelligence of anybody with an IQ over 90.
Breathe, not being able to communicate. I couldn't talk, couldn't cough. Like there was physically no way for me to get the food dislodged. My whole body went cold.
There would have been, if you had known the Heimlich maneuver, you would have pressed on your stomach to get the air out. That would have made the piece of potato pop out. But you got an IQ of 135 to 145, so you probably knew, right?
My body, I started feeling like all over my body, just like needles were going inside of me. And my vision, I started seeing dots and like splotches. And this is the part that like, I literally would have died without her. I lost control of my bowels and I pooped my pants. I was like actually dying. Like people die of choking every single day, and it was.
Wait, did she just say, I was actually dying?
Honestly terrifying. If she wasn't there, I would have died. And that's like so hard
That's better than her not being there and her showing up a week later.
for me to like wrap my head around. So obviously I'm a bigger body, and I don't
Really?
know if like CPR, Heimlich, whatever it may be, would have worked. But she started beating on my back, like beating. And thankfully, by doing that, I think it dislodged, and I ended up puking out it was like a potato this big.
I've seen you put pieces like that in your mouth, and I was thinking, just like, no, you can't even say a cow, because a cow chews. Or no, swallows it first and then makes it come back up and then chews it. But like an animal, just, and, making sure it hits the stomach fast.
Dislodged. It just like went across the room.
Okay.
And I know for a lot of people this is going to be funny.
Not really funny, but it doesn't touch me because you've cried wolf so many times. I almost died. Okay. Another clickbait video. Nice.
It's going to be humorous. It's going to be something that people make usernames about and make fun of me about for a long time, but
don't you think you've deserved it? I mean, not that I would, I would encourage anyone to do that, but you've surely deserved the negative reactions.
Reality is I could have died that day. And
yeah, you could have. You could also die right now telling us this story, having a stroke. Because you're putting that much pressure on your body by weighing this much.
And that's a crazy way to go.
Yeah, but a kind of fitting one, don't you think? I mean, that would have been ironic.
Choking on a potato. Like, in my...
Well, maybe it'll teach you to chew more, because human beings do that. That's why we have teeth, Not just to damage them with diet sodas, but also to chew our food before it hits the stomach.
Lifetime, I've always, you swallow water down the wrong pipe, and, that pain you feel like, oh, swallowed down the wrong, I went down the wrong tube, or whatever people say. Or like, you swallow wrong and you cough a little bit and you feel like you're choking, or like you didn't chew a chip enough, so it like kind of cuts your esophagus. Like, these are things that have happened to me.
Okay.
That's not choking. Not even close. What happened to me, like, that night honestly terrified me. And it's like the fact that, like, everything was cut off. not being able to breathe, like someone my size.
Drama queen, looking at the... I'm halfway tempted to go back and put dings in the video.
It's like I can't hold my breath
Looking at herself and the expression on her face.
for that long. I literally almost passed out, and it's just, I hold like so much gratefulness to Feline. Usually she's very fragile with me, but she was like wailing on my back, and that's the biggest
She gets paid to take care of you. What do you expect?
advice I can give to anybody who sees someone my size choking. If you feel like you cannot give them the Heimlich, in between the shoulder blades, with the palm of your hand, beat on it, because it helps dislodge the airways.
Dislodge the airways. I'm done with this video, guys. I can't. The mental diarrhea. I just can't today. Maybe if I hadn't done the other video prior to this, I would have been able to get through the story. But yeah, so she didn't chew her food again, and it cut her air supply off because she was being too greedy again, because she eats like an animal. That is basically it. So I apologize for cutting it off here, but I'm done with Amber for today. Thank you for listening to this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.